Here at Performance Contractors, we're an industrial contractor that has been around since 1979. We're working in 17 states and have approximately 8,000 employees.
We hire operators based on their certifications, which just because they have those certifications doesn't mean they're up to par to work for us. So I started looking at ways that we could verify before we put them in a seat, in a plant, with 1,000 people around them.
We were spending a lot of time and a lot of money to get crane operators into the field. So when we brought ITI in, this upped the game. They had to show us using the crane simulator before we put them on $1 million crane. They'll do a series of tests specifically designed for performance, and we use the scoring system that ITI has provided to let us know what type of crane operator they are.
It gives us more of a sense of security on the guys that we are sending to do the jobs.
What I like most about the crane simulator, it is authentic in its interpretation of all the cranes that I have seen so far. It puts them more at ease for when they get into the 100-ton Tadano that we have on the job site.
The motion base really impressed me because that thing feels real.
With the ITI mobile system, we take it to craft fairs, hiring events, to high school and colleges.
To keep a high school group engaged long enough to tell them anything about our industry, it's very helpful to have a tool like the crane simulator. It's the entryway into a conversation of what performance is. So we utilize it multiple times a year at big events called Build Your Future, where there's thousands of kids coming and touring and looking at different contractors. We're the only ones with a mobile crane simulator, so we get a lot of attention.
There is a line for the young men and women to get into the crane simulator.
Once we get entry-level employees engaged in our industry, Performance does an excellent job of turning them into a craftsman.
It has improved safety a lot. Having the ability to do these scenarios in virtual reality is helping us reduce incidents because it makes the operators more aware of what's going on around them.
I like to tell the guys that work for me, when you get in the crane in the morning, first thing you do is swing that crane 360 and look at everybody that's in that swing radius. That's who you're responsible for.
It just makes you know how to react. I can make it rain, I can make the wind blow, I can make it lightning, I can make the outriggers fail. You can spool the cable. If you do that numerous times in the crane simulator, you would be ready for that scenario.
It will strengthen their skills. It will give them confidence.
ITI helps us with the retention of crane operators because we want to hire to retire. Being able to get on the crane simulator when they have downtime is a very good asset to them. It gives us a leg up on our competition to get the best operators that we can.
Having different options to train our people today, we need that.
I would recommend the VR crane simulator because of knowing where your operators stand, the safety, the reliability of that operator to be able to do the job that you're wanting them to do.
I think it gives Performance a large competitive advantage, and I think that time and effort definitely pays off.